Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Pop Cracking. It's D. Boss reacts to this video about 4D Shams. It's titled Gen Alpha Just Got Worse. Lord. Gen Alpha, I'm pretty sure they're like 10. They're like, I think the oldest Gen Alpha is probably like 13 or 14 or something like that. I could be wrong though, but yeah, they're teeny boppers to the max. But let's see why they just got worse. Let's watch. Oh my god.
It's a bison.
Oh
it's
my
little
god.
who? What?
It's a bison.
You know what? I'm not gonna say any. He's a child. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. These are children. These are children. I gotta remind myself.
Where is this Caucasian child's Caucasian parents, and which one of y'all taught this Caucasian child how to throw up all these sets?
Take his iPad away. He's clearly being influenced by whatever rappers he watching, and he looks so goofy. Just please help him.
Nah, he has to be capping, because Lil Bro's hands are so small, I don't even think he can hold a blick. And why is this little dude using the N-word more than I use the N-word as a black person?
Last time I caught one of you doing it, I really got all. Yeah, I'm lost, not alone. I'm trying to hit him in the spit that fat. He told me like the movie from Travis. Yeah, I'm lost, not the Lord. I'm really bust a slap. Big tip, Johnny, how you talking? How you got me that by little kid?
If he's calling Tony big, I can't imagine how big Tony is. And Johnny, how are you grown getting beat up by a little kid, bro? You need to get your dukes up. Go take some boxing classes or something.
Wants to be with us, but never bust a gun. Keep on talking, hello, everybody, you are not a thug. Yeah, I'm lost, not the Lord. I'm trying to hit him in the shit.
Depending on the blick that he's shooting, Lil Bro might just blow out his shoulder, bruh. Every day I hop on the internet, I see some of the most bizarre content. And a lot of it is coming from these young, impressionable kids who are like Gen Z, early Gen Alpha. Gen Z being anyone born between the 1990s and 2010s. Gen Alpha being anyone born between 2010 and 2024. And yeah, if you didn't know, 2025 is the start of a new generation of kids. And the way it's looking right now, just seeing some of these Gen Alpha kids, these Gen Beta kids might just be 10 times worse. Looking right now, just seeing some of these Gen Alpha kids, these Gen Beta kids might just be 10 times worse. I genuinely think they might bring the world to its knees. And just a heads up, when I say Gen Z in this video, just know I'm also referring to Gen Alpha, because believe it or not, a lot of these young kids are starting to act grown at a very early age nowadays. Once upon a time, I used to think that Gen Z was just so much better than these older generations. We aren't racist, we don't use cancer sticks, we don't unalive people as much. I just thought that we were so much better. But today I'm here to crush all those delusions. Because if you thought like me, you know you had a similar thought process to me, just know all that is about to get ruined. We're gonna start off with the racism. Whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or X, I guess. Whatever platform you go to, you're gonna see some of the most racist brain rot content ever. We got, how do you know I'm Somali? And the joke is he basically has a mega mind type head, and they're saying that that's a common feature within Somali people. How did you know I was Somalian? It's Somali, by the way.
Okay, I don't think this is racist. Alright, because it's not pertaining to... Anyway, I think some East Africans do have larger foreheads. That's not racist to point out. And I think it's cute sometimes. Some of them look crazy. So I don't think this is a good racist example. And yeah, look, it's not even about their race. Like, whatever.
Keep in mind, these schools get that.
That's where they're from. That's just how a lot of their foreheads are in East Africa.
Thousands of likes, saves, and comments. Just look at some of the things that these people are saying. Always called Abdi or Yusuf. A lot of them look like Yaqub. And if you don't know who Yaqub is, this is Yaqub. They're basically making fun of Somali people, saying that they have these huge heads with gigantic foreheads. And then in the comments, they're talking about Somali final boss. Bro's forehead has a forehead. Megamind, Negamind. That's so wow. That is actually next level racism right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, another one. Chickens back down there, them avenues. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, they never.
And this time they actually put the picture comparisons in the video. Most attractive Somali man, most attractive Somalian. Again, it's Somali.
Maybe
Is
call
this
this
Yusuf? And if you guys don't know who
xenophobia,
Yusuf
but-
is, Yusuf is this Somali streamer who his whole spiel is basically making fun of himself, calling himself ugly, chopped, and making fun of his ethnic features. And even though it's being packaged as jokes, it's still racist. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of times racism starts off as something superficial. The way someone looks, the color of their skin, and then over time, it evolves and becomes something much uglier. And Somali people definitely aren't the only ones experiencing this. Indians might have it even worse. Yo, bro, how the F you know I'm Indian? How you know I'm Indian? And see, they'll always use pictures of people from that group who don't meet the conventional beauty standard. But every group of people has individuals in it who aren't conventionally attractive. And the Indian hate is so insane that we have an Indian content creator who goes by the name City Boy JJ, whose claim to fame is partly him being a conventionally attractive Indian, which is crazy because they're making it seem like it's an anomaly for Indian people to be attractive.
What?
And on any given day, I'll just be randomly scrolling through social media and then I'll run across a video like this. When you end up with, and bro didn't even spell it right, Indian Uber driver. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so don't act like I'm on this high horse because yes, sometimes I've run across these videos and I'll catch myself laughing. But at the end of the day, it's wrong and you gotta check yourself. And of course, there's more.
Golly, you said it, Papa. You're a little better than mine. Let me take this big.
Like a moth to a flame, you act just like him, like father, like son. Well. I mean, it just doesn't stop, man. Like, I genuinely don't see the reason why people will go to impoverished locations and then videotape them and make fun of how poor they are.
This 3-star Michelin chef is mixing together different kinds of ingredients.
Sir, this is not just about being poor. You can be poor and still not cook the way some of these people cook. When I say these people, I'm not talking about people in India. I'm talking about these people in just different parts of the world. Because I've seen some vids of like people cooking with their feet and just other weird shit. So, yeah.
To create his famous dish called salmonella. To cover the delicious taste of bacteria, he is adding extra grass freshly cut from the fields and spreading it around, making sure the food is vegan friendly. He then uses recycled toilet paper to serve the dish to his loyal customers.
Like, gang, you realize that no one is forcing you to eat that food. And if you're a tourist and you got all this money, why don't you just go eat at a restaurant? Why are you eating street food to begin with, bruh? Y'all really need to learn how to leave people alone, man. Even
I'm gonna leave them alone.
when you got people who are trying to spread positivity, they're met with negativity.
That's
For
a
example,
horrible
we have this
argument,
Instagram
though.
account where this black family basically makes content about classic attire, manners, anything related to that topic.
Every man has to own a black suit. After you get a black suit, there's 5 suits you need to
Okay.
get. Black, navy, gray, brown, tan. You get yourself 2 white shirts, 2 cream color shirts, and 2 powder blue shirts. 75 suits with those combinations, because
As you can see, it's pretty wholesome content. Now let's take a look at some of these comments. Nigga Pro Max, Exhibit A, Sapriga, Premium Nigga, Deluxe Nigga, Exquisica, Business Nigga, Elite Nigga, Elegant Nigga, Leader Nigga, Tuxedo Nigga, Rich Nigga,
Can't do
Nice
nothing.
Royal Nigga, Luxury Nigga.
Damn.
Like, they're just making up words at this point, bro. This shit don't even make sense.
This
Bro
don't
is
even-
literally just trying to teach y'all some etiquette. And now that we've got
Right.
the racism out the way, we're gonna cover drugs. Because trust me, it's bad. See, those previous generations had cancer sticks, but obviously we're the better generation. We're much smarter. We would never fall for something like that, especially when we have several perfect examples of what these cancer sticks can
Oh my
cause.
God.
We're not dumb enough to have the mistakes of our ancestors be smack dab in front of our face and still make the same mistakes, right? Watch this.
Can I hit the net?
No! Why do you want to hit it?
I just want to hit it, man.
Okay. Oh!
No, don't, hey, bro, don't do that. Hey. Very bad. Nicotine is bad for you.
So he went and got it again, and then they took it away from him again.
Nicotine's bad. I'm telling you,
He's
nicotine's
like
bad,
10,
bro.
bro.
It's in the water. You want to
He's
bet?
addicted.
Throw it back.
He's literally willing to go for a swim and throw this temper tantrum for this repackaged cancer stick. Because that's all it is. It's a repackaged cancer stick that's made to look real nice. And this vape situation is only getting worse because they're starting to innovate with the vapes. We got vapes with touchscreens now.
Ladies and gentlemen, My Chemical Romance.
The vape literally plays music.
What? I know
They got vapes with different modes and gadgets and all sorts of functions, bruh.
That can't be healthy. I mean, vaping already is not healthy, but I feel like this makes it worse. You inhaling all of...
Got smartphone vapes, dude. Bro, they got...
They tell you shouldn't even have your smartphone too close to your face. Like, they tell you not to even sleep next to your phone. But you gonna smoke...
Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, WeChat. We are so cooked. We are just... Yeah, we're cooked. And obviously, I'm not going over the super hard drugs because people were addicted to them back then and they're still addicted to them today. But nowadays, we have drugs like Galaxy Gas becoming popular. And if you don't know what Galaxy Gas is, it's nitrous oxide. You know, the stuff they give you at the dentist to help you manage the pain. The gas they put in whipped cream canisters so it comes out all, you know, whipped.
It's whipping the Vincent, man. Everybody, let's have a toast, man. Let's have a toast, man. You feel me, man? They need a long one.
And yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with Galaxy Gas, after taking a hit, you basically become stuck. Your voice changes sometimes. You experience a high, but at the same time, you're jacking up your brain. And look, Gen Z might not have World War I or World War II, where you got these teenagers going out to war and, you know, unaliving a bunch of people. But we definitely got our own version of that. There are whole Instagram pages where people just go to different neighborhoods and they meet all these gangs that are basically full of teenage serial killers. A perfect example is Bloodhound Jeff, the guy with the dreadlocks right here. He's said to have caught multiple bodies. And if you get the chance to scroll through this Instagram page, you'll see just how crazy these neighborhoods really get. These are all like teenagers, bruh. They're all masked up with blicks just going to war with each other. And the crazy thing about Gen Z and early Gen Alpha is that they're divided into these two polar opposite groups. On one end, you have these kids.
Hey, now I heard King Von say in one of his songs, "You not a killer unless you got two bodies."
Exactly, now you get it.
Damn, so that's real?
Shit, real.
So if a nigga caught a body on some self-defense shit, he's not a killer.
Hell nah. You had to protect yourself. You was scared for your life. So if you did shoot that gun, you're gonna die. And be so scared to not die that they gonna shoot out of fear.
Ironically, Bloodhound Jeff passed away, and he passed away while trying to take someone else's life. So that person ended up taking his life in self-defense. And unfortunately, kids are getting exposed to the streets earlier and earlier these days.
At least I got some money on me.
Tell them again. What? Say it again.
At least when I pull out here, you know I got some type of money.
In my opinion, hip-hop, rap culture, drill rap is one of the things contributing to kids being exposed to this so early on.
Say she don't fuck around with 30, she'll just take 10. If you ain't never took a man, nigga, calm down. No, also I puffed it with my partner. I ain't gotta brag, let my money do the talking. No place, nigga, I was raised around them bosses. Niggas wanna fall, but they can't afford a car. I'm counting. How the fuck you still in touch? 10 niggas challenge.
A lot of times these kids are hearing these lyrics and rapping these lyrics that they know nothing about. And it gets to a point where they start glorifying the things they hear in those rap lyrics. And see, that's only one side of the Gen Z spectrum. On the other side, we have these kids doing the stuff that's just... It's weird, strange, unusual. I don't know, bruh. But it's just, yeah. Just watch.
Coming out as a wolf theory. I'm so nervous. People were staring and pointing.
What you just saw is a Therian. And if you don't know what a Therian is, it's someone who identifies as a non-human animal. So for example, like a cat, a wolf, a bear. Yeah, I know. And Therians aren't anything new. They've existed for decades. But recently they've become so popular that you'll see them at school. You'll see them
I ain't never seen one in the wild.
They're super popular with Gen Z kids.
Are we serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? What the fuck?
No, this is a mental illness. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not supporting. By support, I mean if I ever meet somebody and they like, hey, my pronoun is wolf or whatever, I'm not doing that. I try to be respectful of, you know, they and, you know, all of the other pronouns. You know, people want to go by. Even though I've never encountered it in person, like I don't have any friends, I've never met anybody in real life who has changed their pronouns, but I mean like when I'm reacting to videos and whatnot, I'll try to be respectful. But this, I'm not. I refuse.
I did something. I did
There are multiple. Okay. This is a thing.
And look, these people aren't harming anyone, obviously, but when I see
exactly, do what you want, look as stupid as you like, but you won't drag me into your stupidity and tell me to call you something crazy like a wolf or a dog. I'm not doing that.
Like this, I'm thinking like, what's going on in your head to want to do this? Like, I'm really just trying to understand the thought process. What causes you to think like this? I'm genuinely curious. And look, obviously not every kid from Gen Z fits into that criteria, because I mean, you have me, but it's definitely a good chunk of us. And all I gotta say is, we gotta tighten up, bruh, because I'm trying to experience a society where flying cars become a common thing before I pass away. If you made
Although apparently they're working on that now, I don't need to experience that whatsoever. That is terrifying. People can't drive on the ground. So in the air, how? And then what happens if you crash in the air? Are you gonna fall down on the people who are still driving on the ground? Like, it just seems like a disaster. I don't want that. I don't know why you would want that, but sure. Yeah, but tragic what's happening with Gen Alpha and some of Gen Z. But it is what it is. This is our society. We gotta share it with other people. I guess. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.